she need to wrap this shit up. Like, this girl is not your friend. And I love when Kayla was like, okay, you brought the cameras with Janae and y'all blindsided me, so now what, babes? Like, we can go toe for toe with this shit.
Right,
like, you keep doing shit that is not acceptable. Welcome back in, everyone. This is Black Girls Talking TV, where we bring the group chat to life and discuss all your favorite TV shows. Today is all about Love Island USA Beyond the Villa. We are covering episode 7. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you can stay tuned to all of our recaps. I am Victoria. I am one of your hosts, and I'm a psychologist.
And I'm Kamaria. I'm an attorney and a pop culture writer. Do we want to start at the Cordell's birthday dinner, like all the drama that came from that, especially with Kayla and Liv? Like,
yes,
what did you think?
I was with everybody. Wrong place, wrong time. Like, girl. Sometimes you gotta understand that even when your friend is in the wrong, because I didn't feel like it was Kayla's right time, right place either to be going after Aaron. But it's like, recognize that your friend is probably a little bit more reactive right now because she's under a lot of emotional stress.
Yeah.
And let's not take a moment to get what you want out. And when she was like, if I say it later, then I'm picking an argument. If I don't say it, like, when is the right time? It's like, girl, never, because you said you squashed it. Y'all said y'all squashed it. So at this point in time, never is the right time to bring that shit back up. Like, leave it be.
No, I was like, this to me is just like, it's like when she brought up her grandmother and she said, I've got a lot going on. I don't want to, like, if we could just not right now. Very mature of Kayla. Very mature. Yes. Okay. She stepped right over that grandma comment. It's like, at that point, that's when you became wrong. It's like, you understand this girl, like, she shouldn't even probably be there, to be honest.
No,
you know what I'm
saying? Honestly.
Like, it's a lot going on for her.
Yeah.
And that's real life. And so she heard that and stepped right over that. So that little apology session makeup at the end, I was like, Liv, you can keep that. Like, and Kayla, you should let her keep that. And this is not a friend for you. Like, I said this in the beginning of the season. I mean, I don't have a past experience with these ladies, but in terms of like watching season 6, but it wasn't giving good friend in that first episode. I was like, Kayla seems like a lot. I read that, but something about Liv don't give good friend for her.
Right.
And so I was just like, girl, this apology is nothing because you heard her say grandma and you stepped right over that. You kept going and then you continuously going. And I was like, this is how people be like in the wrong and justifying, like when she was sitting there crying to, I don't remember if it was Janae or Kenny or Connor. It was somebody she was sitting at the table.
Two guys.
It was Kenny. It was Kenny. And she was just like, and so and I was with her and I did all these things. And it's like, everybody has an emotional sob story they can sink into in moments that make them feel like they're right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like that propels people to keep going into their wrong ass shit. It's like, girl, you're clearly in the wrong, and it's just nothing to say about
but
that.
My response to that is, if you were there for her and you understood, you got firsthand experience of the state that she was in before she went back home to Pennsylvania. So why the fuck are you bringing this shit up right now? You know she's in a fragile space. And my thing with Liv, I feel like their relationship was built in a time and space where Kayla was like in her most immature era, right? And she is the youngest, so she's starting to get older. That frontal lobe is starting to develop, right? And I feel like things are starting to wake up for Kayla, and she's just like, okay, like there is times when she might misstep, but I feel like Liv is looking at Kayla like she is forever like this little girl who just can't get right, and so I could just do whatever, right? Like, she's forgiven Aaron 1,000 times for the bullshit that he put her through. She's willing to hang out with all of these dudes, and it's like, so I could just stomp all over her and do what I want, and she's just gonna forgive me. And I feel like Kayla, she need to wrap this shit up. Like, this girl is not your friend. Like, you are taking advantage of me in my weakest moments to try to bring up some shit that we've already squashed. And I love when Kayla was like, okay, you brought the cameras with Janae and y'all blindsided me, so now what, babes? Like, we can go toe for toe with this shit.
Right,
like,
right.
You keep doing shit that is not acceptable. And I wanted her to be like a big old L to the fucking forehead and fuck you. Like, that is what I wanted to see. But I was so happy that she just got up and she was like, you know what? I actually don't want to do this right now, and wanted to remove herself. I think it would have been even better for her to just leave from the weekend. But, you know, people deal with things however they want to.
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad she stayed a little bit, because it's like she has other people there that, you know, she could enjoy the time with. But at the same time, it was a lot. It was a lot. Like Cordell ain't say 2 words.
Clearly, Cordell and Serena are like, bro, this shit is too much. You can tell they are just like, hell no. Like, you can tell, like, Cordell was like, bruh, like, I done flew out here from fucking Atlanta. Y'all know I've been working hella hard. And y'all want to pull this shit at this fucking birthday dinner? Like,
no, I totally could understand that energy, because it's like, it gives very immature, it gives very fake, it gives fake friends. And it's like, well, let's just not even do this if this is what it is. Like, let's just stay in our own separate corners. But it was interesting that, like, I was like, this is the first, I mean, not the first, but was a good episode, I would say. And it was the first time I think everybody was all together. That's what I think I was gonna say. And I was like, they had to get use the Megan Thee Stallion like trip to get everybody in the same spot.
Like, but that's the thing with all of these reality shows. It's always the trips where people start to cut up, because it's just, you're not in your normal element. You're not in your routine. Like, you can't just go home. Like, no, it's like, we going from this event together to this event together to this event together. Like, when I think about Married to Medicine, Real Housewives of Atlanta, like, when they go on that trip, baby, it's always some shit. Like,
yeah, no, I can see it. When Serena was saying, like, Janae was like, they was like, let's just talk. And Serena was like, no, it's not our problem to solve. Like, this is not our, like, this, not right now. I was like, Serena, she be knowing. Because I'm like, just first of all, it's too raw in that moment.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's also not theirs to carry. It's not theirs to fix. And it's like, go ahead, girl, with the boundaries.
But that's Janae's energy, you know, like all day, you know, she's always like stepping in, and I get that it comes from a good, like, genuine place, but I do think she kind of has to know when it's a little, I guess, like, overbearing, to say the least. Like, it's just not the time to insert yourself and, like, your opinion and, like, what you want to see happen in this very moment.
Yeah, interesting. Anything else about the dinner, the birthday dinner? Janae was like, when she was rearranging people, I thought that was kind of funny. And
that was funny.
Like, who's at the head right now? It doesn't even make sense. Like,
speaking of Connor, though, even when Megan Thee Stallion checked in, was like, I don't think I like you. I was like,
real one.
That was real as hell.
Let's slip into the Meg of it all. You want to go into that next?
Yeah.
Okay. That was cute. I thought Janae was walking in the show, though.
I did too.
That.
Yeah. Well, she walked in another show recently, so I thought that was this. But when they were inside, I was like, okay, so it's not what I saw her walking in.
Yeah.
Not sure what it is that she did walk in, but it was also for a swimsuit line. So I just assumed it was this. And maybe it was for Megan Thee Stallion at another runway. I don't know, but she wasn't a swimsuit. Not this. Yeah, the guys were hilarious, though.
Who was hilarious? Only hilarious one I heard was Meg Thee Stallion.
I'm weak. No, I'm just saying, like, the guy's reaction, like, I don't know where to look. It's just like a lot going on. It's a lot of ass. Like,
ain't nobody was there with a person except Kenny. But Kenny probably was bursting all out like that because he probably was like, oh my God, I'm with someone who I don't want to be with, and like, look at all this buffet. I'm sitting here at the buffet with the food that I came with, and I didn't want, because of his, whatever. But side note, this episode, when I was looking at like them focusing on Kenny and stuff like that, I was like, this man been missing. Like, he what has he been in the house? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because if he had stepped out, grocery store, stepped out anywhere, somebody paparazzi would have got him. I ain't seen no photos. I'm like, what, this man been in the house? Like,
He
in
in
the
the house or he
house?
went somewhere for a retreat.
But I'm
Okay,
like,
he is.
even across
He's
the
in a
world.
treatment facility somewhere. I don't know. I'm just kidding.
Maybe. Shoot.
But he
They need
ain't
one for
here.
liars. They need one for, like,
Yeah.
narcissists, whatever. Not
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
that's what that man is, but
He ain't outside for sure because
mhm,
he is avoiding.
for
And I
sure.
don't know when he could step out and it's not going to be a field day. Like I don't know when
Yeah.
the time frame would be that it's not
It ain't
big
gonna be.
news.
It ain't gonna
Yeah,
be. But it's almost like, I just wonder. It's an interesting thing. Like, it's been like, what, 2 weeks, or at least since the show been on. The show comes, it won the 8th episode, and it comes on
yeah,
once a week. Well, like, yeah, so it's been 7 weeks. It's been like a
yeah,
month and a half.
yeah.
So that's interesting. But anyway, it is what it is. Well, it didn't come out the first episode. I think it came out like maybe 2 or 3 episodes in.
I think it
So
was like this, like right
it's
after
been
the
like a
second,
month.
in between the
Yeah,
second and the third. Yeah,
it's been like a
yeah.
month. But yeah, no, that's interesting. But anything else about the Megan Thee Stallion, the show, or the
No,
trip?
it was also funny though. Well, yes, because it was also funny that Megan Thee Stallion was like, "This is Liv. This is why she acted like that." I feel like that was a
Mm-hmm.
cute little side
Mm-hmm.
call out, like, "Girl, because
Mm-hmm.
you be doing too much sometimes."
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was funny.
Mm-hmm.
Um, should we bring up everyone's kind of reaction to Kendall, him going on this date, and
Oh,
then
at the
also the
dinner.
conversation he
Yes.
had with
Yes.
Nicole? What did you think about
Yes, yes,
that?
because like, I agreed with Liv at that point of the night when Liv was
Yeah,
saying, like, it's giving, like, why are you waiting till the cameras are here to do it, right?
yeah,
I can see your point. I can see your point. I don't know this woman, but I can see your point, you know? But it also could have been like the producers were like, hey, we're filming, they probably set up certain dramas that they want to have,
yeah.
to set up. I mean, it's a real life moment, but they orchestrated it. So that could have been some of that. And it was something else you just said before that I wanted to touch on too.
His date with
Oh, the
oh girl,
date.
oh yeah,
Yes. I was like, this is how the little things, people talk about, like, the little things in a day, like him being 15 minutes late. The little things show you how somebody feels about you and whether they're
yeah,
interested in things like that. Now, I'm one to show up at a date late, but that's like, it's just me.
yeah.
It's
Me
just
too,
how I
child.
operate. I am, I have done that in my past. I've done that. But I also am very communicative. I'm just like,
Yeah,
hey, I'm running late. I'm so sorry, blah, blah, blah. I don't just show up and think, like, you know.
yeah. Well, I
Um,
think in a place like LA, being late is kind of a little understandable, especially if it's in like a 10 to
mhm,
15
mhm,
minute
mhm, mhm.
like grace period because traffic is very, very heavy and you can prepare for it all day and
Really?
you'll still be in that shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say, I think the biggest thing here was the fact that she drove 2 hours
Yeah.
to see you
Yes.
and you were late.
Yes.
I think
Yes.
that's where it's like,
Yes.
okay, this is a bit much.
It's a
And you
problem.
didn't communicate with me, right?
Yeah.
Like,
It's a
yeah, take away
problem.
one of those elements and I think he
Hmm.
would have been all right.
Yeah,
Like,
no, I agree,
yeah,
I agree, I agree. But yeah, but I was just like, yeah, we said it last episode. He ain't interested in this girl,
yeah, no.
and it's like you said it from the beginning, like, why you even waste their time? But it is what it is. The boats ride. You want to dip into that? Because I was like, Serena and her anxiety popped up a lot during that.
Yes.
And then even after, when she chose not to go to the
Yeah.
Meg Thee Stallion,
Yes.
swimsuit show, it was kind of like,
It
oh,
was really sad to see. I really hope that
mhm,
she's getting the help that she needs for that
mhm,
because it seems pretty up there. It
intense. Yeah,
seems
yeah,
pretty
yeah,
intense
yeah.
and
Mhm.
severe.
But
You're having panic attacks. Like,
yeah.
panic attacks are scary because you can't, like, you don't know when they're going to come on.
Mm,
Like, I
mm.
think some people think, like, oh, I'm triggered by this, but it's like, you could have been triggered 2 hours ago and now the panic attack is like suddenly hitting
Oh,
you.
really? Okay, that's
Yeah, and
interesting.
so having panic, like when I hear somebody's having like the physical, like
Mm,
physiological symptoms of
mm,
anxiety, to
mm,
me that is just that's scary. Like at that point, I'm
mm,
like, we need to get some intensive treatment going on
mm,
because we got to be able to regulate our nervous system a little bit. Like it is severely out of whack at that
mm,
point when I hear stuff like
mm.
that. So I really, really hope she's getting the help that she needs. I would assume that she is, and things take time.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, I don't know if it's the cameras, if it's all of them getting
Mm-hmm.
together and not knowing what to anticipate in these type of situations, not feeling safe, whatever it is, she got to
Mm-hmm.
eliminate it. Like,
Yeah. 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 No, and it's interesting. It's like, I also wonder if it's like just this crop of people as well,
yeah,
because like I'm one who has like, I'm like I don't know, people probably say this all the time, like introverted, extrovert. Like, I'm like somebody who like, I like being out and I like doing stuff, but I like being in and I like doing
yeah,
the
nothing.
couch potato shit. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Like, I
right.
like it all. And I know that I have like, I'm probably straight down the middle with it. Like half 50-50, because like I'll be out and there'll be friends who I'm like, they're like, oh, the after. I might go to one after, right? Not an after like at nighttime, but like if we out, we go to brunch and it's like, oh, what are we doing next? Let's do this. Or I may go to one, but I ain't going to the next one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got
Yeah,
friends who'll be all day, all day, all day. That's not me. And so I recognize that I need time to myself. I need
yeah,
that. My social battery will zip. I will be. So I get it, but at the same time, like you said, it does seem beyond just a normal level of like introversion, and
yeah.
needing to recharge your social battery, because of that's where you get your energy from.
Yeah, and I'm sure the
Um,
night before was a lot for her
oh
because she wants things to
hell
go well for
yeah,
Cordell. She's like, this
yeah.
is the only night I get with my man, and y'all are like disrupting our peace and our
Mhm,
order. She
mhm,
probably like, if
mhm,
we were together somewhere else by ourselves,
mhm.
I wouldn't have to deal with none of y'all, and we would have had a
Mhm.
great time, and my man would have felt
Mhm.
celebrated.
Mhm. Mhm.
So
Mhm.
yeah, I hope she is in a better place now. I know this was
Mhm.
filmed a couple months ago, and
Mhm.
she's getting what she needs.
Mhm. Yeah, hopefully, hopefully. Um, did you want to talk any more about the Kaylor Live apology or whatever?
No, I think we got through that. She
Yeah,
don't she
yeah.
don't deserve no more grace, no more
Yeah,
space. Like
yeah, yeah,
she
and
could,
and
yeah,
that's also, I was like, it can get like sometimes like girls over bros, because they would say something like, we don't care about Aaron or whatever. Like that can get a little toxic sometimes when you're just like choosing to stay with someone that like a friend who's like,
yeah,
all girlfriends are not good girlfriends.
right.
So, but they seem like they were having like a little bonding over like, you know, that
This
sort
idea
of,
that
yeah,
Kaylor is not doing the right thing or treating people, yeah, I'm
yeah,
not with that either.
yeah,
Yeah, especially when you want to bring up to like everything that you've done for me. It's like, girl, I could do, like Kaylor basically gave you a place to stay,
for sure, for
for
sure,
however
for
many
sure,
months. So
yeah,
we could go back and forth, toe to toe with that too. Like,
yeah,
put a sock in it, girl. Like,
yeah,
we're not
yeah,
about to keep doing this.
yeah,
But yeah, that's pretty much it for that. I think the only other funny thing that I noted through the episode was when they first got in the car, and I think they had just touched down in Miami, and I
hmm.
think Connor said something like, "I wonder if there's alligators in there," and Liv was like, "Jump in and let me know," or something like, "Jump in and see." I was cracking
Yeah,
up when
yeah,
she
yeah,
said
yeah.
that.
Connor, like in the beginning, I was like, with them shorts on, I was like, not him with these booty shorts on. I was like, what is this, Connor? So
His
what? Aaron
boxers.
called
Why
them
are you
tidy
answering
whities.
the door in your tidy
Oh,
whities and the
what's that?
boxers?
Oh, okay. I was like,
And
what
he was
is?
like
I thought
so
that's what he was
forward with
really
it, like,
wearing.
yeah, look, look, look. I'm like, ew,
I
pick
thought
him
that's what he
up.
was really wearing. Okay, okay, makes more sense now. That
Yeah.
makes more sense. The only other thing I was wanted to touch on was Aaron saying Kenny is really genuine, and like I was like, okay, Aaron,
About the
that
social
didn't
media
age
stuff.
well. Like when yeah he was when yeah when they got into Kenny's influencer segment, like I was
Yeah.
like, okay, like interesting. But yeah, it is what it is. We all know
Yeah.
where things are
Bad
right now.
judgment, bad
Yeah,
judgment.
yeah, yeah.
Aaron, I think at this point, like at first I was like, oh my God, he's grown so much. At this point,
Mhm.
I think he Jesus, and he just got the
I know
magic.
I
Like, how you
anoint
telling
you. I
somebody,
anoint
right? I know
you.
what's
You're
right for
good.
you. I know what's right for you. Let me order your steps. Like, this is not
Right.
good. You were lighting up when you were talking about your job. Like, shut up.
I know, right?
Shut
And
up.
it's interesting. Like he was quiet during that whole conversation. Though I was like, okay, good for him,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
he's not with the drama as well, at least in the stage
Yeah.
of his life or whatever. But no, he was quiet as a church mouse in there, sitting down.
Yep.
But yeah, I don't have anything else from this episode.
I think that's it. So next week is the season finale for this, so we'll see how it wraps up. Looks like it's going to be a little bit more drama next week. So hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Stay tuned. Drop your comments below and follow us at Black Girls Talking TV on all platforms. Bye.
All right. Bye.